know. Hold
Okay.
on, Tim, make sure it's off a USB. All right, everyone. Welcome back to Yankee Lanes in Keene, New Hampshire for the Yankee Lanes singles tournament. Yesterday we did doubles. Today we're singles. This is round 2 of the Eliminator Finals. A little bit different for NEBA Eliminator Finals. We are down to 16 bowlers, so the top 8 will advance. Top 8 scores. In the booth, I'm Chris Forey. I have Amanda Broge. Unfortunately, just got knocked out of round 1. Unfortunate there. And I have Anthony Najokis, who, like me, well, we're just sitting here.
Donators. What did you guys think about the pattern when you were bowling today?
If I had a bomb, I would have blown it up. I've never been, I say this, I think I usually can figure things out. I have a couple of tricks. I'm not great, but I have a couple of tricks that can get me near the, close enough to make the finals. I had no chance. I tried stuff, and I thought I had something when I had the front 5 to 1 game, the last block, and it was all downhill from there. My ball would do, I did a 10-pin or big 4. My ball did tricks, so. But they're challenging. I mean, obviously for yourself, they can just hook early out of the blue on you.
I mean, they were very interesting. I think that, I had a 3 good games, and going into the last game, I thought, okay, I'm just going to spare it out. It's fine. And I 4-9 twice, and I 4-pinned once, and, that kind of cost me the squad cut, but I made it at the at-large. And then we got to the finals, or semifinals, whatever you want to call them.
The finals, round 1.
The first round, I thought I had a good look, and then on the right lane, I let the ball go. I know I needed the first one, and it just hooked early, and I was shocked because I thought it was money off my hand. I thought it was a great shot, and they just seem really tricky. It seems like you can hit a bad pair or a bad lane, and you don't know what the ball's going to do.
Yeah, like I said, they can change like that. Like you have no clue. You don't see it. There's no warning. Like, hey, I just left the 4-pin. Okay, I can move. Next thing you see your ball hook about 2 feet sooner, and you go, that's not going to be good.
Well, I feel like that's exactly what happened to me. I was on lane 14. I made a little bit of a move, and I didn't even hit the 1-3. Then I moved 1 board back, and I double nuts. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But they're definitely challenging. But then some pairs, you see people shooting 250 to 60.
I still think it's how you play your angles. I think like I just watched like Stephen Hardy Jr. He's on 9 and 10 right in front of us here. He's getting ready to bowl, but his ball, if you watch it, is very much up the lane off his hand. It hooked because it hooked so early in the front, but then the oil in the mid lane pushes it back just enough, and then it just sets up. So it's almost like some guys try to play it to the track, but a lot of the guys are playing it pretty straight through they play that early hook in the front, just let their ball fade back and see what happens.
Well, he has that nice, like...
Up out of the back. A lot of the guys are out of the back of the ball. You see how the ball just backed up into the pins there.
Yeah. He has that nice, like, Weber arm swing, too.
Yep. I mean, Nick Marion this morning, he played the early hook all weekend here. His ball was up the lane pretty good all weekend.
Well, it seems like he kind of gets it in the front of the lane to hook real early.
Yeah, his ball bounces left a little bit, and then it just peels back. It just actually fades off the pin. There are times I bowled him all weekend, I thought he 4-6, and his ball would just be a 4-pin. My ball was 4-6. My ball didn't know to stop.
Listen, you got your ball to peel off the gutter. Don't knock yourself short.
Well, you know what the problem is? I got to peel off the gutter, but then my ball hooked too much. I went Brooklyn ace shots the first game, playing there.
I bowled next to you. It was good. It looked good.
Yeah.
It looked good in practice.
It looked good in practice. I was like, man, I got the nut. Nobody will play there.
Oh, Bill Welb on lane 16 with the surface.
Yeah. Bill's amazing. He can get surface to work. He got every trick.
He made a ball change. He was not using that ball earlier today.
He used that when he bowled. He was using that bowling with Anthony and.
Was he on 23 and 24? Yeah, I didn't think he was. Was he using that ball on 23 and 24?
He has 2 of them now.
Yeah. It was 2 no rules. 1 pin up, 1 pin down. But
Anthony threw a daredevil, shiny daredevil, and I was amazed how much he could just get to peel back.
I watched Anthony bowl the last game, and
he bowled great.
He bowled phenomenal.
You can feel good about this, Anthony. I'm actually saying nice things about you.
Oh, you did. You bowled great. I watched you bowl the last game. I didn't watch you bowl any other game besides the last game, and you bowled phenomenal.
Yeah, I just shot 160.
There it is.
The two-hander kid on lane 12, Hunter Kempton, he made a ball change.
Yeah, that ball picked up.
He went dead flush on 11 though with, I'm not quite sure what ball it was.
Code red.
Ugh.
Good surface though.
I look like High Road Pearl that shot.
Yeah, his favorite ball.
We have John Wilbur on 9 and 10. John's had a rough month or two of NEBA here, but
he looks like he's got the fallback and he's good.
His ball's backing up right in.
It's phenomenal.
He didn't want to sit in the booth with me today. He spent 3 rounds with me.
That's because he knew that their spot was reserved for me.
He did.
Let's see.
Again, looks like pair-to-pair scoring.
Yep.
I mean, look at 13 and 14. That's the pair I just came off of.
Dependent.
We got strike 8 spare, 8-0-9-0.
Yeah, Del Picard 2 whiffs. Oof. And then Scanna flagging a spare. 2 opens to start.
Spare,
and Webb also missed his spare.
Yeah.
What did Webb leave, a 10-pin?
Oh, how's Russ doing? 9 spare double.
Russ
crushed it today.
Russ crushed it this morning.
Rush crush.
That's right.
Oh, sorry, Webb missed a 7-pin, we were just told.
And look, on lane 13, Justin Camp.
They can just go. But the funny thing is, I thought it'd be 195 last. I thought it'd be 195 last round, and I was shocked it got as high as it did.
Yeah.
Because you just think pair to pair and how in the middle of a game something bad can happen. Hunter. That's
I don't. Do we know why he made that ball change?
we don't know Hunter.
Yeah, I bowled with him yesterday.
I feel like that's your doubles partner. You should know why he does the things that he does.
Well, yesterday we were bowling, and he shot 260 and switch balls. And then went Jersey, and I said...
His head's really close to the clouds, so that just answers all questions right there.
I was like, you shot 260 and you're switching balls.
Right. I don't think I would have made a ball change off of lane 11. I understand he missed a spare, but I definitely don't think I would have made a ball change off that. He had a good look with that.
Well, Hardy just
That's a
threw it out the
5.
window.
Front bucket plus a 7.
Lucky to get 5.
But did you notice that his arm swing didn't go left? All day I've been watching him, and
It's
his
in
arm
front of his
swing
face, yeah,
is
generally.
like right here. But on that shot, it was right of him.
Let me give a quick rundown of what we got going on here. Again, we are at Yankee Lanes. So thank you to Jeff Barden and his staff for hosting this weekend's tournament, putting $2,000 in to our prize fund, $1,000 on Saturday for the doubles, and $1,000 today. Our cut score this morning was 865. 975 was leader, plus 75. Again, we only bowl 4-game blocks this time because we go to 6 on a pair here at Keene at Yankee Lanes. So Chris Wiley led this morning at plus 75. He had 279 out of the gate, which was pretty impressive. They're pretty snug in the middle, down lane.
I got to watch that 279, and I got to tell you that was quite impressive.
It was. He made it look like he was bowling in the house shot.
Right. I was like, I'm bowling 205, and he's bowling 279. Okay.
Yeah. And then this afternoon we had Russ Michaud led, and Russ, same thing. He made him look pretty wide open on the left, plus 151, and the cut score this afternoon was plus 62. And for the at-large, plus 49 was the at-large cut. So congratulations to everybody that made the finals.
I am looking around. I feel like, just looking at everybody, John Wilbur has a really great look right now. The fall back, 9 and
Like
10.
that, just like Nick Marion.
Oh, there we go.
We talked about that. Funny thing is, I felt like my ball didn't hit if I did the fade back. My ball flat 10 at will from there.
10-pin.
Whew, my ball, it just didn't 10-pin. It was like, it was locked down. It wasn't ring, it wasn't anything, it was just 10-pin.
Messengers.
A couple other things for those that are watching, please share the feed. We know it's early in the final. Sorry about that, Amanda.
Yeah, share the feed because
Scan
I'm so
510.
cute that I should be doing this every week.
Yeah, so once again, Chris Forey here with Amanda Broge and Anthony Najokas. And we are having we will be uploading later. We are having some feed issues here at the bowling center. The Wi-Fi is not the best. They have good signal, let's put it that way, but I think because everybody pings off the Wi-Fi, it's not great. And also the cell service. They need to build a tower outside in the parking lot for us.
Talk to RJ.
Yeah, we need to build a tower.
Oh,
And Violet, I think, just flagged a spare.
Scanna just made the 510. He went back up at it.
Backup ball at the 510.
Pretty good.
I got to give a shout out to my boy Alex.
He's my sleeper.
He's coming off of a hand injury, actually. He really had a lot of difficulty bowling the first squad and the second squad. And he made it through the first round. And he's looking pretty good through the second round.
Just to give everybody know, Alex Cavagnaro.
Sorry.
Just because you know him as Alex.
I
full name.
apologize, everyone.
She's a rookie, don't worry. Rookie mistake.
Oh, my boy Tim.
Oh, Tim.
The producer likes to pick on me, and he didn't draw any hands yet today.
I'm kind of very interested to see what Hunter Kempton does on lane 11 because I'm still confused why he made this ball change. And he's staying with his ball.
Your boy Alex struck again, by the
I
way.
don't think it's an explanation. Alex has never. He told me he's never won a singles NEBA.
Alex?
Nope.
Alex is really having difficulty with his hand. I know that
he has a ligament popping out.
He went for an MRI, so the doctor kind of told him, up Hunter Kempton, strike
nice shot, Hunter.
All right. The doctor told him to get an MRI. He went for an MRI, so he'll get the results tomorrow, but he told him to kind of not bowl if he's having pain. Of course, he didn't listen.
Yep, Alex, and I knew that, but thank you. Alex has one title. Cavagnaro, he won with Pepe at East Providence in the doubles.
That's a pretty good team.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's a tremendous team.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's looking at all the way down on 5.
Mike Colby's got a little run going there.
Very nice.
Wiley flagged a spare, but a couple things we do need to talk about for whoever's listening, and this will go out onto up on the feed later this week. Hall of Fame dinner, August 26th.
Oh, my husband's being inducted into Hall of Fame. How
is.
exciting is that?
He is. And August 26th, the last day to purchase dinner seats is August 16th. So it's going quick. The last day
should come to that dinner. I'm going to wear a really nice dress.
Okay. Thank you.
That's fine.
All righty. I'm going to put you in the back of the room so nobody sees you. August 13th, we have
low lighting.
We have rooms available at the Hampton Inn, so please mention NEBA and for the special rate, the Hampton Inn East Hartford. Again, we are doing the senior event is Saturday at 10 a.m. Our normal 6 o'clock squad for our regular qualifying for the main tournament is now moved up to 1 o'clock to accommodate everybody to get to the dinner. Very exciting. This is, to me, one of the proudest moments we have within NEBA is to start our Hall of Fame. Thank you very much, Anthony. It's been a lot of work, a lot of fundraising. We want to thank Yankee Lanes and Kevin Napifer for that beautiful table that I get to take home with me.
Yeah, not fixed at all.
No fix at all, baby.
I don't want to deter from our current bowling, but for a minute, let's talk about how our 2 girls did on the U.S. Open show today.
Yes.
Tremendous.
We should all be very proud of anybody that's watching. Here at NEBA, we had they didn't have CBS Sports Network, so we did all we could to try and figure out how to get it up on the TVs. We had cables. I pretty much bowled bad the first squad. I'd like to blame it on trying to get everything figured out and how we were going to do all this.
Stop it. I was next to you. Stop it.
I was running around a lot trying to figure all this out. But it had nothing to do with it. But we worked hard with Jeff Barden, the center owner. We worked hard trying to figure out how we could all watch it. It was pretty cool to sit here and watch the front entrance be filled with people watching the live stream. It was really awesome, trying to watch the live feed. And so we want to say shout out there to Nicole Trudell finishing in 5th place and Valerie Bercier for 4th place finish. Valerie bowled great against Liz Johnson, who ended up winning. But I think Valerie should be very proud. She bowled a great game. I think she had probably at least 220.
They both bowled great. I think, if you got to lose to somebody,
might as well lose
to the
champion.
winner.
Absolutely lose to the champion. And the greatest woman bowler of all times. In my opinion.
No, I agree with you. By far.
4 straight. Is this 4 straight U.S. Opens?
I believe so. 4
Tim
straight.
will give me a handshake or a heads up there. Tim's nodding, and I'm not always up on the stats, but 4 straight. I mean, come on.
She's phenomenal.
And it's 56 games of qualifying, and you get to there.
But I think too, not to take away, Valerie had an amazing last 2 blocks. I think she was 16 and 5, something unbelievable.
I don't know exactly what her record was, but I looked at round 1 even of the finals, and her low game was 223, and she went 5 and 3. That's just ridiculous.
I mean, she was insane.
But I always say if you can shoot 225 or higher any game, you're moving up the block, up the list. And so congratulations, ladies. We're very proud of you. I can't wait to see you guys at silver. I'll get to see Nicole probably tomorrow, but
Nicole, I talked to Nicole on the phone today.
Yeah, you did. You took my phone.
I did take your phone, but you know what she said to me?
This doesn't sound like Chris.
She said to me, I'm so proud of you for making it on 47 feet. I want to hang up the phone. I said, Nicole, come on.
But it's not 47 feet like normal. It's it's not like the one where you won on the longer pattern in silver, didn't you?
No, but that was just impossible.
No, but I'm saying but that was long, and that's what you would expect from a long pattern.
Right.
This is like a hooking 47.
It's weird.
Is that weird's a good word?
If you want to make them, if you want to make the scoring pace really hard, I feel like I'm going to do better. But when they're like this, and I'm watching John Wilbur
play the shim
279 with a fallback.
But that's the idea.
No, of course. I'm not taking that.
No. I'm saying, but we're sitting here talking, and that's the play.
Of
and
course, 100%.
Nick Marion, 279 going here right in front of us.
Alex has 269
Alex
going.
is looking real good.
Andrew Holt,
Alex was doing a little bit of the fade back too. He wasn't going around the lane. I saw Alex playing off the left gutter toward the 3-pin and just.
He's having a lot of
there's
trouble
another one
with his hand.
I wish I had that kind of problem. My hand and my ball roll that good.
Yeah, my hand hurts and I shoot 270. Yeah, I'm doing okay.
And my ball rolls that heavy.
No. It's just that he's not able to.
He can't do some of the tricks he likes to do.
Some of the things that he likes to do.
Well, but
I'm looking at letter A on 11 and 12.
That's Nick Marion there.
Nick Marion. Okay, so he is.
He's in. He's
really
he's locked in. So I can tell you 2 guys that are guaranteed to go to the next round would be Nick Marion and John Wilbur, and Mike Colby is looking pretty good over there.
I think Colby too. Wilbur, Alex.
I'm going to say Viley has to strike out to get to 213. I'm going to say you're going to need to be in the 2 teens again.
Yeah.
Tom Hankey got his hands up in the air like, what just happened? Well, there's lane 19, and all of a sudden your ball just went sideways in the front.
You definitely know what goes on when you're blowing Hankey. You definitely know what happens to a shot.
Yep. Andrew Hall, 250.
That'll get you in.
268, Andrew Hall. So
Alex.
nice job, Andrew.
Alex is going to be 247 with a strike.
Yep. So those two are in. So right now we got 4 scores of 240 and higher. So now we got 4 more guys to go.
Oh.
Do some calculating here.
Hankey
But while we're talking about calculating, we'll talk about bowlingseriously.com. And the reason I say calculating because Joanne Herman, I know, is an accountant.
I love Joanne.
Joanne is awesome, and we want to thank her for her support of NEBA.
She really supports the women as well.
As I was going to say, especially for what she does for the Women's Series, our Women's Series Cup, and what she's done for the women even in Newington Bowl-O-Rama previously, where she paid for a portion of their entries. We had a huge turnout. So, Joanne Herman, thank you very much. And you got to join me in the booth. And we're very good friends. And I don't think she does a lot for the sport of bowling. For somebody that's only been bowling for about 4 or 5 years, she's dedicated to giving back already. So thank you very much, Joanne.
I think that's the thing with bowling too, is like once you get into it, you really do want to give back and you want to help other people. Hunter is really
Hunter's
struggling
done.
on lane
He's
11.
out.
Hunter's.
I'm going to say he's done. I could be wrong, but I see 2-team getting through.
Yeah.
Webb's going to need to strike. Webb needs this one to have a chance. To just make it easier. Webb. Oh. 4-7.
All right. And how is it?
Popped. Yeah, popped.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Alex is saying that he's having some trouble
sorry.
with his hand.
Sorry, Wilbur. Stealing my pen.
Nice game,
I thought he was
sir.
trying to grab my boob or something.
John Wilbur.
He's like reaching
244
over.
On lanes 9 and 10.
Very nice.
Yeah, Webb still got 220, Tim's telling me, which I see that, but I just, I felt like if through the 1 in 9th, he made it a lot easier himself going into the 10th when you could go 4-6. Oh my God, he just chopped the 4
he
straight off the
just
7.
chopped it. All right.
That is like, and he's like looking over here like,
That doesn't
did
happen.
you just see that?
Do you know that I chopped 2 spares today?
But to chop the 4 off the 7, I've done that probably about
Going
5
straight.
times in my life. And the funny one time I did it, and Doug Kent was screamed in the Reno Stadium. He stood up in the bleachers and he started yelling, "I just made a $5 off of you 4 because I chopped the 4 straight off the 7."
Marion really has a great look
At the Masters.
Doug's so funny.
Yeah. He decided to stand up, wave $5,
so funny.
and I'm not happy when I just chopped it straight off. So a little story there. I'd never forget that. Bad enough I opened.
Doug's a funny guy.
Doug's a class act.
He's so
Great
cool.
guy.
Awesome. Kalka struck. What did he shoot?
I think
236.
Kalka shot 230
Kalka's in
something.
230,
That'll
so
get
he's
you
good.
in.
Yeah, he's
The
all
other
right.
person bowling with Hankey's only got 190, so I'm going
Yeah.
to say let's just skip Hankey for now. So Webb got 215. What's Scanna got going here? If we get rid of that Fenton family dealerships
I'm not
add
sure
out of
that
the way.
Sienna has.
I don't know. I feel like it's going to be like a 230 because of so many big scores. I feel like he doesn't have enough. He strikes out.
Let's just
We got almost.
we got
218.
2-0.
Sienna has 218 if he
220.
strikes out.
Russ needed that one, I think.
There's almost a 240 on every pair.
Oh, I really want it for us.
Let's see.
I think Viali's out.
Mike Colby could shoot 250. It's
No.
a 240 over here. 279 ahead of us. There's a 260 and a 240.
Della's 214 on lane 13.
Should give a little shout out to Anthony Pepe too, who just won NEBA the last one, and he actually won the regional today
Oh, he did?
down in York. He's on fire.
He really is. Sienna just left a 7 on lane 15.
Scanna
I think he's out.
Scanna's out.
Mike Colby split, but
Colby's
he
at
shot
245, so let's figure that out. Do some math here, kid.
All
That's
right.
what we got here for.
Picard strikes out on lane 13. Oh,
That's the end of that. He's out.
No, we got a 45,
203 might be close.
all right.
44.
Let's see what Bill Webb does
Start
on lane
counting.
16.
So 215 be your low number here. So you
Yeah.
got 1, 2, 3,
All right, Bill got the first one.
4, 5.
44, 68.
It's into the 215. It's into
Yeah.
it's into the
It's pretty
220s.
high.
Bill Webb can strike out for 215.
That's not gonna be enough.
That's not enough. We have a 215
Tim's
here,
starting to
244.
calculate here, but it's into 220s.
It's pretty high. It's a lot of 250s.
Or we have a
this
roll off at 215 if Webb
I was
strikes
like,
out.
we could have a roll off at 215, no?
We could.
game. Let's have that on 11 and 12.
I think they bowl one ball on their pair that they came off of.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Tim's doing some quick math here, but I think we're Does Webb got to strike out the tie?
Okay,
All right, so we
Webb
have
needs to
a
strike out.
we have Bill Webb needing all 3 in the 10th, and the camera unfortunately isn't facing that direction.
All right, well, he let it go.
Threw it good.
Got it. He needs one more.
No. All right, so now we know if Bill Webb needs 214 to tie. So he needs strike 9 to tie for a roll off. All 3 in the 10th, we believe. And again, we're just doing our unofficial, as the extra frame crew says. But I think we can do a little better job.
You didn't just say that.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to say, we got the numbers in front of us. They have a much bigger building to cover. They're spread out, so we can see a little more. But Webb did throw a double. He did double.
I did. I
He's
did.
one more.
So he needs 9 to tie. This is
Come on,
big.
Webb.
That looks in.
That's it.
That's it. He
Webb,
got
all
it.
3.
Good job, Webb.
Oh, and there was another 214 over there, too.
No, but Webb got 215.
I'm
But
saying
Webb
if
has
there would have been a
215.
three-way tie. 214. Oh,
No.
215.
All right, kid.
215. All right.
We
listen.
believe you're the number, Webb.
Yeah, we think you're the number one.
You tied for 7th. We think. We believe 215. 215. All right,
Wasn't
folks.
it 214 last round? Yeah.
It was.
Pretty consistent.
I just want to point out, just to make myself feel better, on lanes 13 and 14.
Nobody bowled good.
Nobody bowled good.
Well, Delpa Card had a chance.
202.
He could have got to 214, which would not have been enough.
158.
Tim, are we pretty accurate with that? You think 215 is the number? All right, we believe
All right.
215 is the number, tie for 7th and 8th. Which
Andrew
would
looks good.
we had a chance there, a pretty exciting 10th frame there because Nick Messino struck on the field to force Webb to get the one to get through. We will give you the official results in a minute. But while we're doing that, I want to thank Bullwinkle's Pro Shop, located inside
So
Apple
two
Valley
teams
Bowl
tied.
in Plantsville, Connecticut, and especially Rich Reynolds for his continued support of NEBA. With over 20 years in business, contact Bullwinkle's Pro Shop or bullwinkles.com for instruction and all your bowling needs.
I think there's going to be a roll-off.
New sponsor, yep. And also, again, as mentioned this in the last round, but thank you again to our new sponsor, DJ's Pro Shop and John Zuwalik there out of AMF Auburn Lanes. Thank you very much for your sponsorship and coming on board. Great things are happening here at NEBA. Hall of Fame, a lot of new sponsors. So thank you, everybody. And also Savage Arms. They sponsored the Chicopee event. I want to thank Savage Arms for their support. And for more information on Savage products, visit their website, savagearms.com. I might go shopping there
What are you going to
because
buy?
they have guns.
Oh, my God.
And I don't like guns, but I might shoot some
Chris,
pins. I might shoot some pins up
Chris.
because it was not good.
Chris.
Hopefully, I can aim a gun better in my swing.
I do, like, I have this thing. I do really want to go to a gun range.
I never want to touch one.
I've never been.
I have a fear of them.
I just want to, you know what? I'm afraid too, and that's why I want to go.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't like to be afraid of stuff.
No, I have a big fear of guns. My father said no guns, so we never touched them as
no,
kids.
we don't have them either.
So
I mean, I'm also
if anybody
afraid
brings
of
one near me, I'm
35.
very scared. Very, very scared. If you bring one
Really?
near me, I will tell you, get that. I will not to curse
So
on
that's
my.
the clue. That's the key.
If you
I'm
get
gonna
near
go
me,
buy a gun tomorrow.
if you get near me with a gun, I will run.
Tomorrow.
I don't care if you say it's locked or not. I'm being serious. Official cut and be announced.
Oh, let's hear it.
It's 215.
215.
Good job, Gillick.
Nice job, Tim.
Draw for the next
Solid.
All right, folks. Well,
215 and above.
again, we are going to sign off here. We will be back for round 3, down to the final 8.
Hopefully, Chris keeps me on.
Amanda can stay.
Nope.
For a few minutes. Goodbye.